Joyful Talk, Episode 2. How to be a better gamer. Welcome back to my office in deep space. I would like to welcome you and talk about how to be a better gamer. About a year ago, before I planned to be a live streamer, and after I planned to change my profession from a life coach slash writer slash public speaker, I was actually planning to take the sports psychology, which is a pretty well developed field by now, and apply it to gaming and do it for the gamers. And so I was figuring out how to be a better gamer, and some of the things I have learned I will share with you today. First, I have two cute, simple tricks for you, and then I will talk about a concept that is much deeper and will probably extend beyond the scope of this video, but you will learn some of it. First, how to increase your accuracy in FPS, because that's a really easy thing. What you do to increase accuracy in FPS is you relax your hand on the mouse. Many people, when they are playing shooters, they are instinctively tensing up their hand because they have all this adrenaline running through their body as people are shooting at each other. But what you need to do is consciously focus on relaxing that hand as best as you can. It will increase your reaction time, it will increase your accuracy. You'll see. You'll see. Just check it out. Just learn how to learn to relax your hand as best as you can, and your accuracy will increase. It did for me a lot when I was playing FPS before my hand injury. Another cool trick is you can actually use every mistake you make in a strategy game to your advantage. Mostly in a strategy game, but pretty much in every game. What you do is, after you made a mistake, as fast as possible, imagine yourself the same situation and doing the right thing in that situation. If you misplayed, imagine yourself playing it right as fast as possible after you've made a mistake. The faster the better, because this actually teaches your brain to do it better next time. What you actually do while you imagine yourself doing it better is you make new neurological connections in your brain, new thought patterns, new thought strategies for automatically doing it better next time. You teach your brain how to do it better next time, and you will instinctively do it better next time. Maybe not after one repetition, but if you imagine yourself getting it right after you've made a mistake, after every mistake, if you do it all the time, you will improve much, much faster. And that's actually one of the things that is taught to athletes and sports stars by their psychology coaches. And I've learned it from sports psychology, and it is great when applied into gaming. It's one of the things that will make you a better gamer. It will make you improve faster. It sounds like a simple thing, just imagining yourself doing it better. But when you imagine, it actually happens in your brain. So your brain actually learns as if you did it in reality. Honest to God, I will tell you more about this later, because the principle I want to cover in this video is the principle of soft skills and hard skills. Hard as opposed to soft, not hard as if difficult, but hard like a stone is like hard when you touch it. There are soft skills and hard skills, and each kind is learned differently. Hard skills are skills like accuracy in your shooters, skills like macro, like just executing a lot of commands in real-time strategy like StarCraft. Card games and turn-based strategies have very little hard skills, and a lot of soft skills. Soft skills are skills of decision making, adapting in difficult situations, figuring your way out of a situation. Also deck building in card games. Those are your soft skills. Those are the creative skills, whereas hard skills have more to do with muscle memory. Just teaching your muscles to do something perfectly. Juggling is a hard skill. Not because it's difficult, but because it has to do with muscle memory rather than complex decision making, which is the area of soft skills. That's soft skills, decision making. And each type you learn differently. And for most games, you need a combination of both. In shooter games, your soft skills are the tactical positioning, where you are, where you go, and how you coordinate with your teammates. That's the soft skills, whereas the hard skills are your accuracy. And in strategy games, your hard skills are your macro, your execution of commands, mouse accuracy during clicking, and your soft skills are your problem-solving skills, your skills to actually choose the right strategy. What other games are there? In platformers, your soft skills are your skills to improvise your way through the obstacle course, and your soft skills are obviously your jumping skills, your dodging skills, your fighting skills. In fighting games, your hard skills are the strategy, the moves, which moves to do when. That's your soft skills. Which moves to do when, which combos to do when. And your hard skills is your execution of the combos, the muscle memory you built. Each type of skill you learn differently. And by knowing how to learn them, you will know how to improve. For example, if you have really good strategic positioning in your shooters, then and you lack accuracy, then you will know what to train and how to train it. And if you focus on turn-based strategies and card games like I do nowadays, then you will know to focus on your soft skills. So how do you practice each one? For hard skills, for your muscle memory, what you need to do is just a lot of repetitions with breaks in between. I would recommend sessions of 15 minutes and then a break, and then another 15 minutes and then a break. Obviously it can vary, but don't go 5 hours without breaks. It's better to go 1 hour, 30-minute break, and then another 1 hour and then 30-minute break. Because what your brain actually does, according to the studies, is it gains and gathers information during your practice, during your clicking, during your muscle memory execution, and then during the breaks, during the time off, it integrates the information, it processes the information. There was a study in the 80s, was it 80s or 70s, whenever the typing machines got introduced. There were two groups of people, two groups of typewriters that signed up on the courses. And one group was practicing like crazy with little breaks. The other group was practicing, the other group spread their practice through time. So the first group was doing like 5 hours a day, just crazy practice. The other group was like 1 hour a day and spread around. And of course the first group, because it practiced 5 hours a day, it learned the skill faster, because it just practiced way more. But the other group that practiced 1 hour a day learned the skill investing way less hours, much less hours. I don't remember the exact numbers because I read about it a couple of years back, but basically if you take breaks between your learning, it will take less hours for you to learn. Because your brain is integrating the information while you are taking breaks, mostly while you're sleeping. So make sure you're sleeping a lot when you want to learn your hard skills faster. Also, another interesting thing is a study I read about height jumpers. There was a study of height jumpers who started practicing mentally between their normal practices. They were imagining themselves jumping perfectly with perfect technique. After a few weeks of mental practice, their technique significantly and measurably improved. There was also a study of basketball kids from high school that got divided into 3 groups and were practicing throws. And the first group was not practicing at all, and obviously the first group didn't improve. The second group was practicing physically on the court, just basket throws every day. And the third group was practicing basket throws in their mind without doing it physically. and after a few weeks they measured their improvements. The first group that didn't practice any at all didn't improve at all. The second group, who was throwing physically every day, improved quite significantly, and the group that practiced only in their minds improved almost as much as the group who was throwing physically. Mental practice actually uses the same neurological connections and patterns as physical practice. If you imagine yourself running very vividly, you will even feel micro movements of your hands and your legs in your body as your brain is firing up the same connections as if you were actually running. It was measured many times in many sports, and the same applies to gaming. So what you need to do to improve your hard skills like accuracy is you need to imagine yourself doing it perfectly for about 10 to 15 minutes a day. Whether it's executing the combos in fighters, whether it's just perfect accuracy in your shooters, whether it's playing faster in your strategy games, imagine yourself doing it perfectly in your mind. Imagine it so vividly, your muscles will slightly twitch. That is a signal for you that you're actually firing up the neurological connections connected with movement, and you're actually improving your muscle memory, not just making it up. So that's how to practice your hard skills, your mechanical skills in games. How to practice your soft skills, your decision making, your strategic improvisation is a completely different matter. Just repeating it doesn't quite do it, because what you actually improve is your problem solving skills. And to improve your problem solving skills, you need to solve increasingly difficult problems. So what you need to do is put yourself in as many unfamiliar areas as possible, which normally means play opponents who are better than you. Have your win percentage on 50% or lower. Don't go above 50% win rate if you want to improve your soft skills, your problem solving, your improvisation skills, your strategic analysis skills. Keep your win rate at 50% max. Play against stronger opponents mostly. Put yourself in unfamiliar situations, with new decks in your card games, against new strategies in your strategy games, with new characters in your fighting games. Put yourself in unfamiliar situations with opponents who are better than you. That's how you improve your soft skills, your improvisation skills. So it's mental practice and repetition in your hard skills, and then it's improvisation and putting yourself in unfamiliar situations with your soft skills. That's how you become a better gamer. I know it's a lot of psychology and complicated stuff, and ultimately we're talking just about computer games, but it is about getting better. And when it comes to getting better, sports psychology has figured it out, and you may as well learn what they have learned. So, I hope you enjoyed. It was a lot of knowledge, but that's Joyful Talk. I'll see you in the next one, guys. It's probably still gonna be on my YouTube, but after that, I can't promise it'll be available for everyone. Maybe just my subscribers. So keep an eye on Twitch TV/JoyfulRogue. That's where you will find me 5 days a week on European evenings. Thanks for watching.